No, and welcome back to Matchday Live, and it's me, Dan, back again. And this week, or actually not this weekend, tonight, Manchester United have to face Brighton in a Friday night game. Yeah, so that's going to be good, and I believe it's at 8 o'clock. And the team I've gone for is a bit different from the team that beat Arsenal last weekend. We'll get on to that in a minute, but we'll go with the defence. We've got Young, Smalling, Eric Bailly, Valencia, Matic, Pogba, Mata in midfield with Martial, Rashford and Sanchez up front. We should talk about the 11 in a bit later, but let's talk about the last game against Arsenal. You know, it was a 2-1 victory. It was only just a 2-1 victory. I thought it would have been a deserved draw for Arsenal, because I think Arsenal were the better side that day. You know, but the team that Arsenal played, it was that, you know, they played quite a few youngsters, and the youngsters, you know, pretty much like controlled the game second half until, you know, until like the 78th minute, where we you know, brought on like Martial and people like that, and Fellaini and all that. But yeah, let's talk about the first half. So first half, we started pretty good. We came out of the blocks, you know, pretty well. I thought, you know, looking at this team, we could be like a 3-0 or something like that. And it didn't take us long to score. It was through it was Jesse Lingard. Well, I think like beforehand it could have been a foul on one of the Arsenal players, but I thought, well, I thought we did get a bit lucky there, but that's a penalty, isn't it? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I thought we were a bit lucky, and then Lingard got the ball and he passed it to Pogba. Pogba, you know, ran onto the defense, put it through to Lukaku, and then Lukaku crossed it in for Sanchez. Sanchez, unluckily, he heads it towards goal, and then I think Bellerin catches it, and I think Bellerin catches it, and then he hits it on the post. Well, he didn't, like, he caught it with his leg, but he really, there we go. Sanchez scored 1-0. Yeah, he kind of like headed it, and then like Bellerin like cleared it onto the post, but then it went straight back to Pogba, and then Pogba just put it in for 1-0. And I was like, all right, here we go. You know, I can see us getting a few goals this first half, because we were playing pretty well. The game was open, and then once we scored, we kind of let off a bit. We didn't really have any chances after that. I mean, the only chance you could say is that Ashley Young had a cross. It kind of went like it was kind of a weird cross that went straight towards the well, it hit the post. Let's just say that. And I don't think I don't think it was meant to hit the post. But yeah, so that was that. And going into half time, 1-0, I thought, you know, it could have been. We were playing, you know, that first like 10-15 minutes, I thought we were playing really well. Oh, Pogba 2-0. I thought we were playing, you know, pretty well. It's just, we just like stepped off the gas for some reason. And then second half, we started like the first half, we started pretty well, and then Arsenal, you know, pressed us higher, and they actually got a goal through Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan just went, you know, they caught the ball off Matic, and, you know, we was just playing with it at the back. I don't know why, we was just, you know, trying to play it out from the back, and, you know, we just lost the ball from Matic, and then Matic, I have to say, Matic and Herrera was pretty poor. I don't know why. Pogba was, you know, Pogba was kind of alright. Sanchez was pretty poor as well that game. Second half also saw the injury to Lukaku. Lukaku came off injured, holding his ankle. So hopefully you won't miss the Chelsea FA Cup final. But you know, he won't be playing tonight. Mourinho has already said that he won't be playing tonight. He's got to wait on scans and stuff like that. So hopefully that's not going to be a big loss to our next few games. Obviously we've only got Brighton, and then we've got West Ham next Thursday, and then the last game of the season is against Watford, so at home. So we've got 2 away games, and then a home game at the last home game of the day of the season. And yeah, so you know, it was 1-1 in that second half, and we you know, stepped off the ball. You know, And Mourinho made a couple changes. I was surprised Mata didn't come on instead of Fellaini, but because he brought on Fellaini for Herrera, which I thought was a bit of a weird one, but in the end it did come out because he did get the final goal in like the 90th minute. Fellaini, you know, well, he did have a goal, like a chance just beforehand. It was a Martial cross, and then Fellaini headed it onto the post, and then it came off Rashford, and Rashford was offside, and it went into the net. So that was just, you know, a warning sign. But you could see, you know, we was trying to get that winner, and we did get that winner in the end. But like I said, it was pretty poor from United, that game. I thought we stepped off the ball, and then once we brought on Martial, I thought we were pretty, you know, much better. You know, we controlled the ball. We was getting into, he was getting into some areas. All right, the quick 1-2s he was trying to do, it wasn't really working, but he was putting like good crosses in for Fellaini, and I wouldn't be surprised if Fellaini does start this game against Brighton tonight, but I think he'll play the same midfield, or he might play McTominay instead of Herrera, and then play, you know, Pogba as the number 10, well, like on the left-handed side, on the left-hand side again, and then just have Rashford and Martial, or Rashford and Sanchez and Mata, depending on what's what. I don't think Lingard will play, because I thought Lingard was pretty poor in that game against Mata. I thought, yeah, 3-0 in the first half. Yeah, I thought Lingard was pretty poor in that game. He didn't really, well, he was alright until, you know, second half. I thought he was pretty poor. That's why he came off, I think. You know, he came off for, who did he come off? Come off for Martial, I think. So I wouldn't be surprised if we did see Rashford or Martial start up front, but I would like to see Rashford start up front, and then or Martial. Oh, actually, I would rather see Martial start up front. You know, just to see how he would do, and then, or either, you know, have Sanchez as a striker, and then have Martial on the left, and then have what's his name out on the right, Mata or Lingard. But I think Mourinho will go for Rashford up top, and then probably Sanchez, and then Mata probably, and then probably either McTominay or Herrera in midfield. You know, Herrera, he was, you know, doing really well until that until the Arsenal game. I thought he got found out that you know, second half, where he got pressured into doing stuff, and I think that's where he kind of lost it. And whereas Matic as well, he kind of lost it as well, which is, you know, poor from Matic, because normally he likes to control games. And alright, second half, you know, once we made a couple changes, he started controlling the game. But yeah, so we went on to win 2-1 in the end, and personally I would have thought it would have been a draw, but we were so poor that game, and you know, the Arsenal team there, that they were there for the taking, and we just could not win them. So yeah, so tonight we face against Brighton, who haven't won in their last 5. They've lost a couple and they've drew a couple, but they don't have the best. They do have one of the best home records in the Premier League. I think it's like the 5th best home record, so it's definitely going to be a hard place to come to. Obviously, we beat them in the quarter-final recently at Old Trafford, and we did beat them at Old Trafford again, 1-0, but we did beat them with in the FA Cup in the quarter-final, sorry, again. I think, I can't remember who scored. We won 2-0, I know that. I think did Martial score? I'm not too sure. I know Lukaku scored, I think. Oh, I can't remember, but yeah, it was just a good, that game was a better game at Old Trafford than the other game, you know, where it's just only 1-0. But yeah, so I've gone with, like I said, I'm going to go with my team. I'm going to go with, you know, Pogba and Matic with midfield, with either Mata or I would like to see McTominay play again, because he hasn't played for the last couple of games, and I would like to see him back in the side. We also must talk about the player of the season. Obviously, Man United's player of the season went to David De Gea, which I thought it was deserved. It was either going to be David De Gea or Matic. He also got player of the year as well. So I wouldn't be surprised. You know, David De Gea, you know, good, you know, our best player all season, which I kind of agree. He's up there with Matic and Lukaku, obviously, because Lukaku scored quite a few goals. But, you know, it's going to be a worry. Obviously, hopefully he's not out for the rest of the season. And, you know, hopefully he's back before the Watford game or before the FA Cup final. But, you know, that's like 3 or 4 weeks away. So, well, no, actually, it's 3 weeks away, I think. 3 weeks tomorrow, I believe. No, 2 weeks tomorrow, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. But, yeah, it's definitely... tonight's, you know, it's just a confirm. If we win tonight, I think we confirmed 3rd place if we win tonight as well. So, you know, we want to finish 2nd. I know all the players have said that. So, you know, if we just keep winning towards the FA Cup final and just keep the confidence high and stuff like that, and play a better football than we did last weekend, I think we'll be alright tonight. But, you know, Brighton, like I said, they haven't... I don't think they're safe yet. I think if they get 1 or 2 more points, they are safe. But, yeah, Brighton, if they lose tonight, they will be in a relegation battle as well. So, anything is possible. And, you know, the teams down there are going to be... they're going to be, you know, on... They're going to be on point, you know, trying to get that victory. If they get that victory tonight, I think they will... stay up, but well, to be honest, I think they are staying up. Brighton, I think. I would be surprised if they did go down, but I think they're 14th, so I would be surprised if it's just a nothing game, really. Like the last Sunday, it was pretty much like a nothing game. This weekend, tonight, sorry. But yeah, it was a bit surprising that we didn't see Bailly play in the Arsenal game. I thought he would play. But Lindelof played instead, and luckily Jones got injured in training or something, so he was not played that last weekend. So we would like to see, obviously, Jones in the World Cup, but yeah, I don't know. He's just a bit injury prone, isn't he, Phil Jones at the moment? So I would be surprised if he. I would be surprised if he doesn't play or. He doesn't play for the rest of the season, but I would like to see Eric Bailly. He didn't play last weekend, and he didn't play in the Tottenham game, which is surprising. You know, he's one of our... I'd say he's our best defender, really, but, you know. So, score prediction, I don't think it'll be a good one tonight. You know, the last 2 games against Brighton haven't been that good. Alright, we won 2-0 at Old Trafford, but, I just think, you know, the Chris Hughton side will be pretty good, and, you know, they'll try and get the victory, and if they open up, I think, you know, we'll probably get a couple of goals, but I don't think it'll be a big score. I reckon it'll be like a 2-0 or 1-0, something like that. I see us win, you know, keeping a clean sheet and stuff like that. So yeah, score prediction, I'm not gonna go 4-0 like I have scored today, but I'm gonna go probably, I might go 3-1. I think 3-1 might be the scoreline, you know. I think we'll probably, you know, if we get the first goal, I reckon we can try and get a 3-1 victory or something like that. But yeah, I'm going to go 3-1. I reckon, you know, whoever starts up front is going to get a goal, and then I reckon at half time it might be like 1-1, and then, you know, right at the end, you know, we'll probably get like a counter attack or something and get 2 more goals or something like that. So yeah, I'm going to go 3-1. And just hope for the 3 points at the AMEX Stadium. So anyway, guys, I'm actually going to end it here. So please like, comment and subscribe. And don't forget to leave your score predictions below. So right, I'm going. Bye. I know, guys. Thank you for watching my video. Hit me up on Twitch and Twitter. And don't forget to watch the playlist down below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button.